Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel and thanks for checking out another Educated Fit video. This is super impromptu. I had no intentions, zero intentions on making this particular video in this format. However, I got text messages and DMs on Instagram about this photo that I posted a couple days ago. And obviously it's a booty progress picture. Now I am going to warn you that there is about I think it's 2 or 3 years, I'm gonna just say 3 because I'm not exactly sure, of a time difference between these videos and these pictures, sorry. And the biggest change was the first video, why do I keep saying video? The first picture I was doing cardio workouts. We had just got a treadmill and I'm like, oh, I want to lose weight. I want to get down 10 pounds. So I'm cardioing it up. And the next picture you see is me actually lifting weights. If you've seen any of my other videos, then you know that I pretty much have a gym in my basement. So you can see the difference of cardio body versus weightlifting body for me and my body type. So I'm just gonna tell you guys really quickly, and I have my phone, so I'm gonna insert the exact Instagram clips that I posted to help you guys out. Maybe it'll help you some of these moves. So we're gonna go all the way back to March 26th, and I am doing just like a straight bar squat. I also have had hip flexors and knee issues, but there's no way I was giving up a squat, so I had to figure out the best way for me to be able to have a loaded squat without top loading my squat and doing it at home. This is a perfect way to modify this for someone who for whatever reason can't top load. You may not be strong enough to top load, you may have an injury that's preventing you from top loading, but this is a perfect way for you to be able to do a nice squat, and you can get as deep as you need to, or you know, you can keep it a little lax if you're having knee issues. The very next thing in this clip is it's almost the same motion of a deadlift, but I'm using a resistance band, and with this I'm gonna call it like a standing hip thrust, because I'm really just thrusting my hips forward, and as I'm thrusting, you do the little booty squeeze your glutes as tight as you can. You want to exhaust them. You pretty much want to beat up the muscle, tire the muscle out, and let it repair itself, and then you want to go back a couple days later, day or two later, and do it all over again. So that's the first clip. There's so many clips in here. Some of them, like, I don't even really know which ones would be the best one to tell you guys. So then, okay, let's go to March 19th. And March 19th, I am doing just a deadlift with a kettlebell. And this is a 15-pound kettlebell. And as I'm doing this, you can actually see me do the squeeze of my glutes. Again, it is a way to exhaust it, tire them out completely, so that once you stop your workout and you move on to something else a couple days later, whatever, that repair and rebuild was gonna help you build up that booty. And then I'm also doing some kettlebell swings. The kettlebell swings are actually hitting my hamstrings and my glutes, and then it's giving me a little bit of core action as well. Same thing, exhausting the glutes. Now, you definitely need some form of equipment to do all of these moves. If you're interested in finding out some of the things that will help you if you're just working out at home, make sure you give this video a quick thumbs up, and I'll put some stuff together for you that actually helps me tremendously, because it's not just lifting the weight. You have to do those body weight moves without any major resistance. It's just, if you can move your body a certain way without adding resistance, I feel like it allows you to be stronger. It helps you become much stronger, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of people can bench press a lot of weight but can't do a push-up. If you can't do something with just the weight of your body, there's no way you're going to be able to do it effectively when you add a load to it. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna do one more clip to show you guys. I have two really good clips. So one is using, let's go in order. I'm not gonna do that one. The other one is hip thrust, and this was on January 27th that I posted this. And I have my bench in the decline position, and then I'm laying, you can see it. And I'm laying on the bench upside down, but on the floor. If I didn't insert this clip, that would be so confusing. So I'm stacking the plates into my lap, and I'm just hip thrusting from here. Now this position is perfect because it keeps your neck, your head, and your shoulders in the right alignment as you are thrusting. A lot of people hyperextend and then they say like, oh, I can't do hip thrusts because they make my back hurt. No, you can do hip thrusts, you're just doing them wrong. That's why your back hurts. So if you have access to something that gives you like a little bit of elevation, you could even do this on a stability ball and keep the ball against the wall if you're not really all that stable. That will definitely help you out. And that's also a move that you can do without adding any additional resistance. And you can also do one leg at a time, build up that strength, burn out that muscle, and let it repair itself. Get the booty. Okay, last one, get the booty. Last one, I'm on a cable machine, and this is January 26th. I'm using the cable machine in the lowest setting, and I am pretty much doing a deadlift motion again. And the way that I'm doing this, I'm really hitting just my hamstrings and my glutes, and at the top I'm also squeezing my glutes again, burn them out as much as possible. And then the very next clip, I have the cable in the exact same low position, and I'm doing a squat. And as I'm squatting, I'm only tapping my butt onto a step up. You can use your vanity chair. You can use a bench if you have a bench. You can use an ottoman. You don't need a cable machine to do this. You can do it with absolutely no weight, no resistance, and it will also help. What I like it for is because once you get to that moment of rest where you tap your butt and you shoot back up, you tap your butt, shoot back up. You're really hitting, depending on how low your setting is for you to tap your butt, that's how hard you're gonna hit your glutes. So the lower you go, how people say ass to grass, the lower you go, the more you're gonna target your glutes. However, if you are not strong enough and you're I don't want to say strong enough, but if your form is not correct, you can hurt yourself. If your hips are really tight, you can hurt yourself. So obviously you want to go within your individual range of motion. Those are probably my favorite ones. Those are the ones that pretty much remain constant for me when I'm doing any type of booty workout. Obviously, there's a ton more things that you can be doing, but these are the things that I've done that I've noticed a tremendous difference. As you guys saw in that picture, like, I'm super proud of that booty. And then another thing is obviously your nutrition and, you know, what you're eating, when you're eating. For me, I can say in the past, what is this, May? The past maybe 5 to 6 months, I have not been counting calories because my intent was to gain 10 pounds, and somehow that 10 pounds never actually came on. I can't even say somehow because I wasn't counting. So had I been counting and eating, knowing that I'm eating in a surplus, then the booty might even be bigger. But I'm good for where I'm at right now. Like I'm like I said, I'm super proud of this. But one thing that I do is I eat my meals off of a saucer, not off of a regular size plate. And it just helps me control my portions a little bit better. I'm not eating by any specific diet. Like, I'm not doing keto. I'm not doing high protein. I'm not doing any of those other kind of diets. I'm pretty much just eating, and that works for me. I'm eating what I cook. I do have takeout. Well, not really takeout, but I go to restaurants every now and again. But every time I go to a restaurant, I'm typically eating in the same fashion I would had I been cooking my meals at home instead. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nothing. So obviously you want to practice portion control. If you're really trying to grow, you really want, no matter if you're trying to grow a booty, no matter if you're trying to get a bicep, a tricep, you want any muscle on your body to be bigger, you have to eat in a surplus, and you have to load. Like there has to be some type of progressive loading, which is typically just resistance. You need to be able, over time, you have to be slowly increasing your resistance in order to build that muscle up, because you're literally building that muscle up. I'm already at 11 minutes on this video, which is already entirely too long. So if you have more questions about my newfound booty, leave them down in the comment section below. Make sure you check out my Instagram. Keep up with all of my workouts that I do on a daily basis and whatever I'm eating throughout the day. I am not shy. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably have a glass of wine tonight, and that rhymed, and so did that. Okay, that's all I got for y'all. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.